Welcome to Archaeodeath. This is a YouTube channel set up by me, Howard Williams, Professor of Archaeology at the University of Chester, to share my research, expertise and teaching on the themes of death and memory, past and present, particularly looking at archaeology and heritage. And I have set up since April 2020, partly inspired by the lockdown conditions, a series of videos and playlists which explore my research and expertise and share that with you, partly for educational purposes, partly to share with other researchers and partly to engage the broader public. So you will find on this channel a series of playlists. You'll find, for example, a series of archaeo hacks where I go through some of the behind the scenes clues of how to get on doing archaeological research. News from the Archaeo Den, in which I give you updates about my ongoing teaching and research, including where I've posted TikTok live celebrating every new 1,000 followers I get on that channel. 9 fieldwork reports, and I hope to add more of me out and about in the landscape, although I'm putting shorter versions of those on TikTok too. Whole series of Archaeodeath debates exploring my research on the archaeology and heritage of death and memory and how I contend with those issues through my publications. You'll also find a series of Archaeodeath interviews where I grill some of the upcoming and leading researchers in the archaeology of death and memory. I've also posted on here the conference which had to go online because of the COVID-19 pandemic restrictions and which inspired me setting up this channel. That's the special offer conference in 2020. There's a series of videos on that, as well as the tragical history tour taking you along Offers Dyke at Trevonnan in Shropshire, which was the other half of that event that was supposed to happen live and in person but had to go online. In addition, I've posted a series of my public talks that I've had to give online rather than in person during lockdown and after, where you can see some of my latest and ongoing ideas being shared. There's also some archaeo chats where I talk with others outside the academy who are interested in archaeology. And finally, I've set up a podcast series that's currently only on here, but we hope eventually to put it onto other platforms, called Let's Talk Random Archaeology, and that's hosted by myself and my former student and currently an English teacher in Japan, Afnan Ezeldin, and we have conversations about some of the latest new research and debates in the archaeology of death and memory. Now, I may add further channels and playlists and so on in coming weeks and months, but for now you've got a really rich resource exploring the significance of death and memory to past people and the importance of that archaeological evidence in shaping how we think about mortality and our own mortuary cultures in today's world. So I hope you explore some of the videos. You'll also find me on WordPress, where I have a long-running Archaeodeath WordPress blog from 2013 onwards, and you'll also find me on other social media platforms including TikTok, where I have a growing following too, looking at various of these same themes, sharing my research and ideas.